Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of It Used to Be Who They Are, but now I'm gonna call this character theory. It fits, doesn't it? I mean, it's not really concrete evidence. Well, nothing's concrete, everything's just speculation. Char- mm, I would. I was gonna say character speculation or character theory or speculation. On the unorthodox. Like, I was gonna think of something, but it's iffy. Anyways, we got 4 more characters. Probably the last ones I'm gonna talk about today, but this is a whole week of content for you guys, so yeah. Anyways. Wait, no. Spoilers. Jesus, spoilers. We have 2 well-known characters. Well, in the grand scheme of things. Well-known to me. Well, they're the more experienced characters. It doesn't matter. Anyways, we got Z Zagami. So he is, again, another one of the inventors of his universe. He's also he's kind of like this superhero-ish inventor. Let me see. He's always been an extremely smart kid, loved making new things. He wanted to be an inventor when he grew up, but that changed when he faced tragedy, like all characters do. His family was almost robbed until he prepared for the worst. With one of his inventions, he thought he could do the same for others. With his inventions, right? He wanted to make things for safety. He didn't want violence. He wanted to kill violence, I guess. That's a way of putting it. A poetic sort of line. Anyways, he was able to get into the advanced students program, but he didn't want to. But of course, he was influenced to do so, so there was not much he could have done. So I don't think he's gonna be obsessed with wanting to kill, kill violence, but I feel like he's gonna, let's look at this guy. Z Zagami. He's definitely gonna be an interesting character. Has a lot of potential with his inventions. Hold on. He has a lot of potential with his inventions. And that's pretty much it, right? I don't think I have that much on this guy. Fun fact, he was a part of the first dimensional story. So, and it was kind of his connection to his friend Jason. That was some. He was also connected to one of his friends, Jason, from the first character theory. Yeah, I'm calling these character theories now. It has a better ring to it than who they are, you know? So, I might have already been calling them character theories. I just now implemented it because of the time frame and whatnot. It's complicated. Anyways, I don't think there's much to talk about here. I mean, maybe he'll go to... I don't want to break him. Well, of course I want to break him, but I want a different reaction instead of, oh, I want to... that vengeance or something. I don't want vengeance for him. I don't want him to get over it. So, actually, what if he just... No, I mean, we're putting up ideas on the board, right? So, I guess it's fair to say maybe he just doesn't want to hurt anyone. He doesn't, well, hurt anyone by his own means, like physically, with his own two hands. With his technology, maybe there's a different story, or altogether he could just keep on taking hit after hit, blow after blow, until he realizes that he has to change, that he has to become something. He can't just sit from the shadows. He has to act. He himself has to act. But what do I know, right? That, again, is just a theory, a character theory. Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about, is there? I wish there was more. Honestly, there probably is more that I haven't talked about, like, on the, like, the notes that I made for him. I probably said something about him in the recordings, probably changed his story a bit in the constant notes. There's so much that I can't keep up with it anymore. So why do I even? This is just a theory. So maybe he just defends people from the shadows and tries to be a good student as well, right? He tries to find a way where both parties can be happy. But he's not having satisfaction. He's just sending in his technology to do the work when he himself doesn't really feel enticed by anything. He doesn't feel enticed about fighting. He doesn't feel enticed about what he has, what he can do. He just feels bored, right? And we can all, I think a lot of people can relate to just feeling hollow and empty with nothing to do and a lack of purpose. Of course, he's not going to be seeking that. I mean, he doesn't really want that, if that makes sense. He doesn't particularly look for that like other characters do. He's not desperately searching through the sands of life, the grains of life, trying to find something, but ultimately find nothing. No, he's not that type of character. He just wants everyone to be happy. And then maybe he'll come up to the discovery that that can't happen, that won't happen, that will never happen. No, someone's, at the end of the day, is going to win and someone's gonna lose. Someone's gonna be angry or someone's gonna be glad. Alright? There's no in between. Well, that's the main gist of it. Of course, it's not that simple. But this whole experience should, at the very least, broaden Z Zagami's whole mind, whatever, to allow himself to let go of certain things, to be more, if that makes sense, to himself, right? It's not just everyone around him that matters, he matters. And he's okay, moving on. You did not see that. What was I talking about? Oh my god. Alright. That was the last one. Z Zagami. He cares about himself, but he's not his own priority. So maybe I'll learn more about that. Now we got Cape Keto, one of my actual favorites. And one of the more experienced ones, one that, as you can see here, has had his fair share of lore. He's not just a illusionist, right? He's not just an illusion master copy. While he does look at the surface of it, we have to look deeper into these characters to truly find what they stand for. And I feel like that's how every story should be. It should be this, well, not every story, but some stories, more stories should be like this, where it's kind of like this maze where you search and search, and when you actually find it, you feel happy. You feel genuinely glad that you pieced it together. But hey, what do I know? Anyways, nope, that is not it. I don't think I made a story for this guy. Oh man, that is crazy. I guess, yeah, there's no lore here. But I do have like a story of his own, right? It's called, what is it called? Hold on, let me see. Let me cook real quick. It is called, is it Justice for Magic? Yeah, it's Justice for Magic. And in that story, he's portrayed as this collector, if you will. He's portrayed as a collector of artifacts. That's his sort of quirk, if you will. And he runs this sort of operation where he not collects, he steals sort of some artifacts, and then he gives them to the person who requested him to steal it for a price. He gets that price and then he scams the person. And so he finally acquires the magical book, one of the only relics that allow you to use more than one sort of magic. It's not just limited to, well, it's how much magic users learned how to use magic from the book. And Cape Keto, Sharon was so good. He found a way to get into the sort of, I guess, cave or security that was holding the book at bay. It was keeping anyone else for years, mind you. I'm not sure how many, but years, where people were wondering where it was. But it was kept for safety reasons, and no one man should have that amount of power. So it was kept, stashed away. And I'm pretty sure, what would be a creative theory is, what if one of maybe Cape Keto's parents were the ones who hid the book in the first place. But that wouldn't really make sense because they're already in prison. So maybe it's someone connected to, maybe it's someone's grandfather. It's a relative, is pretty much what I said, who died successfully hiding the book. They sacrificed everything for what they thought was peace. A world away from magic. Maybe it was the brother who abused the book, right? That would be ironic, wouldn't it? Anyways, on to the next one. Now we're going back to the C-listers. Capital Kiddler. I don't know. Again, I have no idea what I think. I just do, right? I think, hey, what would this look like if I take one element and I take another element, take that element, and then stir it up with this, then what happens? That's how I got capital Hitler, I think. I don't even know what I was thinking, but it's pretty much just a regular kid that has weapons and armors. Well, it's not a regular kid. Well, it is a regular, and it's not regular. He's regular when we're talking superhuman, from a superhuman standpoint, but no regular kid has an unbreakable shield or a bow that can, I'm not even sure what it can do, like, or a crossbow or a knife. To be honest, nobody has armor like that. Nobody has armor, period. So this is another wild card. Maybe it could be they could be a part of a bigger picture. Maybe another one of Jackie's animatronics cases. Because we have already established before that Jackie Mel Purple has had his cases, right? He has these sort of assignments for all of these animatronics to do, and they do it separately because to do more, right? Some exterminate, some contain, doesn't matter. The point is, all of these animatronics are given different assignments. What if this kid is a part of a big assignment for one of the animatronics? But hey, what do I know, right? And remember, that's just a theory, a character theory. I am gonna say that every single time I can. I hope you guys know that. Anyways, the last, but certainly not least, shocking treatment. I can't even say it right. Well, it's not a C. It's like a C plus. No, it's a C, Lester. It's another. Well, it's an animatronic. I did not know that. They can control and create electricity. They're an animatronic, they're electrician. They're an electrician and animatronic, pretty much. I have no, maybe they could be like one of the doctors trying to heal animatronics. They'll be like the sort of animatronic doctor, right? When Jackie Mel Purple can't repair certain characters, it's up to him to heal certain characters. But again, that's just a theory, a character theory. I think that's it. There's not that much to talk about with these C-listers. Maybe I could will all of these no, because Z Zagami and Cape Keto are both in different universes in the Harville universe, so we could see a collaboration on this. Maybe Shotgun Treatment is the one going after Capital Hitler. I really hate these. These are not the final names, alright? They are, again, just theories. Character theories. Okay, I'm really overusing the line, aren't I? Yeah, but I feel like I hope you guys like the new name. It's not really new, is it, for you guys? But for me, it's new. Because It's complicated. Don't worry about it. Yeah, tell me which character you like the best. And I know that these aren't the best names and there's not very much certainty with my words, to say the least, but I care about this. And I just the real reason why we're here talking about these characters is more of it's more of a containment unit, right? Well, it turned more than that. It became more than that, but this whole channel was originally just a huge containment unit for all of my lore and all of my stories, until I realized that I wanted to be a writer and I wanted to do this. So I of course have to have some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Social skills or whatever. And I feel like this is helping me find out the words I need to actually give characters identities, right? Because I can work with, like, if I had a whole life, like, if I had 100 years, I wouldn't run out of characters. I have 700, I believe. Or at least 700. I might have more. But yeah, I want this to work, and I want to make something good. Not good, but just interesting, if you will. I want to make something not new, but a tale that hasn't been done a lot before. I want to, while keeping the hearts of the characters that you've seen here, like, I want Z Zagami to at least eventually reach this powerful inventor levels sort of person. I want Keto to be this master of illusions and artifacts and magic. I want Capital Killer. I hate that name. But I want them to just, I want this sort of innocence to mend with the sort of serious power that he wields, and shocking treatment can also be a foil, sort of a foil to Capital Killer, with the serious tone and the serious attitude. He's one of the more serious characters, right? He's not making jokes. He's not freaking out. He's not angry. He's not irritated. He's not bitter. He's cold, calm, and collected. Anyways, that's gonna be it. I will see you guys later. I cannot believe we got for another one of these. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Bye.